Welcome to another edition of Light of the Southwest. I am Amy Cooper, your little hostess, and I'm so excited today because I am going to get to introduce you to a brand new guest to GLC. This is Dr. Jobe Martin. Welcome to GLC with Dr. Martin.
Good to be here, Amy.
It is so great to have you here. You are going to be such a breath of fresh air. Tell the people who you are and what you're about and why we're so excited about you.
Well, that's a good question. Where do you start? We have a little ministry called Biblical Discipleship Ministries, and I have a family. My wife is Jenna D. That rhymes with Kennedy. So if I was a Kennedy, she would have been Jenna D. Kennedy, but we're Martins. So, and then I have two daughters, one Taryn, one Mirren, and they both have PhDs in history.
Wow.
And so we travel together. And I have not been a Christian all my life. Matter of fact, I was an agnostic Zen Buddhist evolutionist when I got out of dental school.
Really?
So I've had kind of a long pilgrimage here.
We want to hear about that pilgrimage.
Well, it began back in Pennsylvania. I was raised in Pennsylvania, and early on, my dad and mom, my mom mostly, took me to a Methodist church. And then I was sprinkled in the Methodist church, and then I was sprinkled again at age 12. And then my mom left the Methodist church, joined a little independent Baptist church. And that's where they preached the gospel every Sunday, but I didn't believe it and didn't want to hear it. So I went off to college, Bucknell University in Pennsylvania, and I majored in music and biology, took a course in organic evolution, immediately became a Big Bang, billions of years, universe evolutionist. Went on to dental school, University of Pittsburgh, so I'm a dentist. And while there, I basically became a Zen Buddhist. You don't really become a Zen Buddhist. It's something you look into, and that's all you ever do. You just keep looking into it. So I was an agnostic. I wasn't an atheist. An atheist says God does not exist. An agnostic just says, I don't know. So if anyone asks someone, what's an agnostic, you just say, I don't know. That's the right answer. And then I'm an evolutionist. So here I am, raised in the church. After 8 years of college, I'm an agnostic Zen Buddhist evolutionist.
Now, are you then telling me that it was going to college? But it seems that you were a little bit younger than that when your mom went from the Methodist church to the Baptist church, and you went, I don't really believe this.
That's right. I was probably about 12, 13. I must have been 13.
What was it that made you not believe at such a young age?
Well, that's a very good question. If I summed it all up, I would have to say it was the attitude I saw around our home between my dad and mom. And they were screaming divorce.
Wow.
They never did divorce, but my mom claimed to be a Christian. My dad really never claimed to. Well, he kind of did, but I don't think he was a believer. He may have been. I don't know. But I just decided there doesn't look like any power there. Jesus is supposed to have all this power. I didn't see any power there to take care of the problems in a home. Because
your parents weren't really submitted to him. Your mom was claiming to be a Christian, but
right.
You're seeing really bad behavior.
Yes. That's about the best way to put it.
Wow, that's amazing. Because this was a number of years ago.
Oh, yes. That was way back. How do you know it's a number of years ago?
Because you told me earlier how old you are when you met my father.
That's right. Yes, it was. But I'll tell you what, the same thing's going on. We go on college campuses and talk about the evolution creation issue a lot. And students will come up and I'll say, well, what's your spiritual background? And they'll say, well, I was a Baptist, or my parents are Baptists, but I'm now an atheist. And I'll say to them, well, what evidence did you find to convince you that God does not exist? And I've had them say to me, my father or my mother.
How sad. Now, see, it's like the multiplication over the years of you got to experience that firsthand. And now God led you in to an area of ministry where you're talking to kids that we know how bad home life is across the board in many homes where one or both parents go to church. And now you're dealing with these kids and helping them walk through the same thing that you walk through. God's so amazing.
It is. You look back and you say, well, God works everything to good for those who love him or called according to his purposes. And so my history might not have been happy or the way would be ideal, but God has used that. We've ministered to young people for many, many years.
If you enjoyed this clip, please feel free to check out the full version in the link located in the description panel below. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel. You can also connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. As always, help yourself to the diverse array of teachings located on this YouTube channel or on our website at glc.us.com.